Ash from Super Videos, back for another video. This is going to be a different type of video than what I usually do on this channel. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at a few scenes from the new Spider-Man trailer, Spiderman No Way Home, and what I think are huge hints of the possibility of seeing all of the three Spider-Mans in the new movie. Obviously, a lot of Spider-Man fans have been speculating and kind of expecting at this point that we're gonna see Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Toby Maguire teaming up to fight against the villains that are facing them. And obviously, because they've already revealed the multiverse and showing us all of the villains from the different universes, it's not totally out of the blue for them to bring these three Spider-Mans into one movie. But regardless, they're saving it. They haven't revealed it yet, and that's definitely got a lot of Spider-Man fans looking into anything that could be a reveal about this. In this video, I'm gonna take a look at some of the scenes and a possibility of seeing a three-man battle, which I'm gonna talk about. But before I jump into this, I am by no means an expert on this. There are probably other channels that do this better and have more knowledge, but that doesn't mean I can't share my own thoughts and opinions about it. So that's why I decided to do a video to share what was going through my head when I saw some of the scenes that I'm gonna refer to. With that said, stay tuned. We'll be right back to break down some of the scenes from Spider-Man No Way Home. Alright, before we jump into this, as always, smash that like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. If any of the shows on the left interests you, then you definitely want to subscribe and stick around, because those are the shows that I react to or I cover in depth on the channel. All of the links to my social media pages is also down below and in the description, so make sure to go follow me in any of those if you're on there. With that, let's waste no more time and dive into it. So this is the scene that I was referring to. Obviously, in this particular sequence, we do see three of the Spider-Man universe villains. We see Electro, we see Sandman, and we see Lizard. And obviously, we see one Spider-Man facing against all three of the villains. However, this may not be as it seems. If you pay close attention and kind of look closer at what's going on, you can actually figure out that this is most likely a three-man battle. So the main Spider-Man that we see in the sequence is probably fighting against Sandman. And the other two villains, Electro and Lizard, are most likely fighting against the other two Spider-Mans, Andrew Garfield and Toby Maguire's Spider-Man, who've been digitally removed from the sequence so that it doesn't reveal that they're actually in the scene. Now, it's definitely a quick scene and a subtle clue, but this is definitely a huge hint at the possibility of seeing the three Spider-Mans in this particular scene, and obviously likely in other scenes in the movie. Now, if this wasn't the case, and if it was just one Spider-Man facing against all these three villains, then it's a little underwhelming and I think a big missed opportunity in terms of what they could have done. In the context of Spider-Man No Way Home and the discussion about the multiverses and the possibility of seeing all three Spider-Mans, there was another scene in another trailer where we have Sandman and Electro fighting Spider-Man. We actually see Spider-Man right here. Now, the interesting part about this is that this Spider-Man is wearing a black suit instead of the red and blue suit that he was wearing in this particular shot. So that is extremely interesting, and this could be a huge giveaway, strengthens the speculation that we will in fact see multiple Spider-Mans. Now, the other interesting part about this is that we do see something red and blue here, but it's very blurry, so this could either be the other Spider-Man or it could possibly be some sort of an explosion or something to that effect. So we can't really use that as a clue because it's just so blurry. Now, with all of that said, that's not everything that I found interesting in the trailer. There was also something else that I found extremely interesting and possibly another clue. In the trailer, we actually see Zendaya's MJ falling and Tom Holland's Spider-Man reaching out to grab her. However, we don't see the face. And the other fact is that this is extremely similar to what happened in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where we had Gwen Stacy falling and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man not being able to save her. So what we could be seeing here is the same kind of situation, but it's gonna go down slightly different. Unlike The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where Spider-Man wasn't able to save Gwen Stacy, in Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man is able to save the love of his life. The other very interesting aspect of it is it could go down slightly different, where it's not Tom Holland's Spider-Man who saves Zendaya here. It's one of the other two Spider-Mans, either Andrew Garfield or Toby Maguire's Spider-Man. So I think any of those would also be very cool and would definitely get fans very, very excited in terms of how the story goes and the connection that it has to the other Spider-Man movies. But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to discuss in this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.